Hi there and welcome back. I'm Ashley Ryall, founder and strategist of Untapped Social, a digital consultancy operating out of Boston, Massachusetts. I educate folks on how to improve their social footprint, whether you are a solopreneur, an entrepreneur, a successful salesperson, a small business owner, or someone interested in learning how to improve your employer branding. That's what I'm here to talk about. Although today's topic is a little bit different, I get this question all the time from people I work with and people who come to me for advice. They say, Ashley, what social networks should I be on for my business? I get this question all the time, so I'm here to answer it for the night. The bottom line is that you need to go where your customer is. You need to hang out where they're hanging out. So wherever your ideal customer is active on social channels, that's where you should be and have an active presence on. They want to communicate with you and they want it to be a two-way conversation. So wherever they are, you should be. And if you don't know, ask them. That said, there are certain conversations that are being had on different social channels depending on what business vertical you are in. So I'm going to go through a list of the popular industries, and I won't be able to get to them all. I've got a list on my computer screen, so if you see me looking away for a minute, I just have a list that I want to get through of some of the bigger business verticals that appeal to the majority of folks maybe tuning in today. So let's get started. If you are in the legal industry, LinkedIn is definitely your safest bet. There's a great conversation happening on LinkedIn Pulse, which is LinkedIn's blog platform or LinkedIn publisher. A lot of attorneys and legal professionals are taking advantage of LinkedIn Pulse and other aspects of LinkedIn. That being said, there's certainly a conversation being had on Twitter as well. Let's see some of the others. If you are in the tech industry or IT, you definitely want to be on LinkedIn, but you also definitely want to be on Twitter if your schedule permits. There's been an ongoing conversation on Twitter for the tech industry overall. And in particular, if you are in the venture capital or startup market, AngelList or angel.co is another social network that you might want to explore. If you are in the real estate market, consider being on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Maybe you want to check out patch.com, that's patch.com. Patch is a great social network where they dissect community news and updates based on geographical location. So if you haven't checked out that resource, definitely check out patch.com. I'm just running through my list. Let's see what else. If you are in accounting and finance industries, you definitely want to be on LinkedIn. If there's a technology component to whatever you're doing or your job category that you're in, fintech is a very popular topic that is being talked about on Twitter. So definitely consider Twitter as a great avenue for you to explore. Any lifestyle or e-commerce industries, retail, fashion, design, you definitely want to be on Instagram and Facebook. And then you can continue on with Pinterest. Facebook advertising continues to yield the best return on investment right now, regardless of industry. I don't know about you, but I've purchased a little bit more than I'd like to admit because of Facebook ads. So that is definitely something to explore. If you are interested in blogging in the e-commerce, retail, design, fashion space, StumbleUpon and BuzzFeed are great avenues to explore for blogging platforms. For the recruitment industry, HR, employee engagement, leadership, you definitely want to be on LinkedIn for that, but there's a huge ongoing, very active conversation about the future of work and employer branding on Twitter, with a lot of influencers in that space holding real-time Twitter chats. Some people are surprised by that, but Twitter is a very active social channel for those types of industries. Let's see what else is on my list. If you are in any other professional services industry, your safe bet is LinkedIn. If you don't have time for any other social networks, you definitely want to be on LinkedIn. For broadcast media or media production, it behooves you to explore some of the live broadcasting social channels like Periscope, Snapchat, and Facebook Live. In addition, Instagram and Facebook can be great avenues for you as well. So those are some of the higher level, more popular industries. And then once you're set up and have an active presence on some of these larger social networks, feel free to branch out and get creative and see what other platforms you should be on. For example, Reddit and Quora are great opportunities for you to position yourself as a thought leader and add and contribute your expertise to consumers and customers that might have questions or challenges in your industry. For example, I saw the other day there was a question on Quora about how to get a job at Facebook. Some other options are how to write code for a particular type of website. So there's a lot of questions on there that you can offer your expertise and provide answers to. In addition to some of the live broadcasting tools I mentioned, like Periscope, Facebook Live, and Snapchat, definitely consider blogging if you aren't already. There's a ton of sites out there that offer free blog hosting platforms. And then always experiment with video. I know it's hard. I know it's a big challenge, but video continues to yield an incredible response rate and engagement rate that regular posts and other content doesn't do. So always explore with video. Find a friend or an expert that can help you set up some sort of video campaign. That always yields a big return. If your industry wasn't listed here, but you'd like some recommendations on what platforms might be a good idea for you to be active on, please comment below from this video and I will make sure to respond with my suggestions for you. In addition, people say, okay, Ashley, I'm on LinkedIn and I'm on Twitter and I'm active, but how often should I be posting? How often should I be commenting and be present on these platforms? Another really great question. My response to that is be active as often as you can. However your schedule permits, make sure that you're carving out time each week and in some cases every day to be active on those social channels. That means posting, liking, commenting, sharing, answering your customers' questions or responding to their comments. Consumers more than ever want to have a two-way conversation with you. They want to know about who you are as a person in addition to the problem that you solve for them and your value proposition. They want to know about your process and your approach. Specifically with small business owners, you really have to sell yourself because when you are pitching your services and your brand, you're also selling you. And the consumer, more than ever, they want to know that they're working with someone that they know, like, and trust. So the more that you can be active and present and cultivate that two-way conversation with your consumer and with your ideal customer, the better off you're going to be. So I hope this was helpful and that you feel a little bit more targeted with your approach about what social platforms you should be on and how often to engage. You can visit me anytime on my website on untapsocial.com. That's UNTAP social.com. I've got some great videos on there, some new blog posts, and a few free resources. Who doesn't like free, right? So I hope you'll come back again. I'm going to be talking a lot about how you can leverage social media to improve your brand and your business. So definitely check back, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.